Hey there YouTube, so today I'm going to show you my full coverage foundation routine. Most of my stuff are all drugstore and I already did my eyebrows, so it's just going to be my foundation that I'm going to do. And also I'm not going to show the products that I use just for the sake of the video, so that's not super long. However, I will have all the products that I've used listed below on the About section. I always write stuff in the About section, like if you want to know what I'm wearing or products mentioned, whatever, everything's going to be down below. I have a clean face and sanitized hands, and I'm going to apply primer. You can use any primer that you like, anything that works best for your skin and for the occasion. You can have a mattifying primer, a pore erasing primer, whatever it is that you like. Next, we're going to apply the foundation. So I like to get my foundation onto my finger, and then I dot it onto my face. And I like to work in sections. When you're stippling, you're pressing the product into your face, also distributing it evenly, and then you're going to buff it like this in circular motions. This is to blend it out. Okay? So you have to make sure that you blend the color over here kind of like onto your ear, and then drag it down past the jawline onto the neck so it can look more natural and you won't have like a line of foundation and your skin color. Okay, so since this is going to be a full coverage, I like to double it. So I grab some more of the foundation, dot it again, and do the exact same thing. Stipple, and then now in this cheek I have a couple of blemishes. So I'm going to take a concealer that has green undertone, like this one, because green is going to cancel out the redness. Also, I don't like to apply foundation to my under eyes. Since I like to apply concealer pretty heavily because I like to conceal and highlight, I don't like to add any more to my under eyes, so I only apply foundation up to like right for my forehead. Since I like to fill in my eyebrows, and whenever I fill in my eyebrows before foundation, I like to just kind of keep away from them, and then I'll go back with a smaller brush. Around my eyebrows, I'll use an e.l.f. small stippling brush, and then I'll, carefully go around them. But I usually just put foundation on first, and then I'll do my eyebrows. Next, I'm going to be applying concealer, and I'm going to be highlighting as well. I like to highlight under my eyes because it makes your eyes pop out more. It makes your cheekbones look a little bit bigger than what they really are. And you do this triangle shape, so I'm just going to apply my concealer all the way down to kind of like your nostril, and then back up onto your hairline in a triangle shape, okay? See this triangle shape? I like to rub my finger in the back of my hand to warm it up, because that will help blend the color out a little better. And I bring the color all the way back to my hairline, okay? And this just kind of picks up any excess, because when you have excess, sometimes it kind of gets into the creases of your eyes, and then it's going to crease the concealer and make you look wrinkly over the edges of the concealer, so that it is nicely blended and we don't have any harsh lines like this line. I'm about to disappear this line. Okay, see how that line is gone? I like to let my foundation dry and set before applying any powders. So usually I'll let my foundation dry while I'm doing my eyebrows and my eye makeup, and then I'll go back and do the powders. But for the sake of the video, I'm just going to do the powder. Now we're going to apply powder. I'm going to use just any translucent powder. And then I'm going to grab this fluffy brush get some product, and then I'm going to tap it onto my eye because you want to press it. This is going to set your concealer, and it's going to make it stay and not move around. And that's very important because you're always constantly moving your eyes, blinking and whatnot, so the concealer is going to move away. And you don't want to sweep this on because then you're going to be moving the concealer that we just applied. So you want to press it on. Press it in there, okay? Also, I don't really usually do this, but every once in a while, maybe sometimes, you can highlight your forehead, the bridge of your nose, and then also your chin. So you highlight the areas where the sun is going to hit your face, okay? So the sun hits your forehead, the bridge of your nose, your chin, and the tops of your cheekbones, okay? So now I'm going to blend this out with my small stippling brush from e.l.f. With your powder, pressing. It's really, if I'm going to go to like a party and I'm going to be dancing, it's going to be hot, or if it's really hot outside, I like to set my entire face. Otherwise, I will only set with powder where I applied my concealer. So just for the video, I am going to set my entire face. I'm going to use this e.l.f. powder brush, and with the exact same translucent powder. Translucent means that it has no color, okay? So no color is going to show up, and I just dot this all over my face. So once you have that all done, if you have areas that didn't really conceal very well with the concealer and foundation, I think I'm pretty much concealed, but I can see like a little something right there. So you can use a little concealer stick, and then just go over it. Okay, and then it'll be now. This is something that I don't usually do every day. I do apply bronzer, but I apply a matte bronzer to contour my face. But I don't use a shimmery or gold bronzer like the one that I'm going to use right now every day. I just use it on, mostly in the summer. I don't use it in the winter, just to give me like a little bit of a glow. I like to use it. So this is a goldish shimmery. It has a little bit of shimmer in it, and then I'm gonna apply it with a kabuki brush up on the sides of my face, my forehead, and my chin. So I'm going to use a matte bronzer, and then I'm going to use this e.l.f. Bronzer brush. It's angled and it's pretty thin, so this is perfect for contouring, okay? You don't want it to be dark up here and light up here, because you want it to look like you have chiseled cheekbones, like this, right? That's what contouring does. It just defines your bone structure. So, when you're going to apply it, make sure that you start in the back, and that's where you're going to apply your color. Now, you want to make sure that your contour is the size of your knuckle to the tip of your finger, okay? From there to there, from your hairline to your cheek. Okay, just so that it looks more natural, you don't want it to be all the way down here towards your mouth. No. So just, I like to tap and then blend it out a little bit. And when I get to this part right here, I kind of just bring it in a little bit so that it can look like a gradient, so that you don't just see that the color just stops right there, Once you got the cheeks down, you're going to do this, the same thing to your forehead. You're going to apply it on your, what is this thing called? Your temples, okay? So you're going to just dot it right here. Okay, and then you can sweep it across your forehead if you like. So it can make your forehead look a little bit smaller. I know I have a pretty pretty big forehead. This is so that it can hide any double chin, make your bone structure again pop, so you can look like you got some nice little bone structure going on. You want to go a little bit above and beyond if you don't like your nose, which I think my nose is a little bit big. Grab a little brush, just start from like the beginning of your eyebrow down to the tip of your nose. Just draw a line. This is going to make your nose appear smaller. And just kind of go over it to blend out the color so that it doesn't look so harsh again. Okay, so this is blended and this is not blended. Once you got that all down, we're going to go back with the stippling brush that we used our foundation with. If you have another one, just use it. Okay, and I only do that on the top of my bronzer. I don't do it to the bottom line, so I like to let that line be a little bit crisp, okay? And then just go over everything. Alright, so now we're going to move on to blush. Tap off any excess that we might have. And then so I like to stamp it onto the apples of my cheeks, like this. You can see the apples of your cheeks are the circular parts right here, so you can smile. And these little circular parts are the apples of your cheeks. So I will stamp it like this, just put on, and then lightly sweep it back and blend it a little bit into the contour. And then again, we're going to go in with the stippling brush and we're going to blend it out. I like to blend it out in circles, only on the apples of my cheeks, so that if it's really intense, like we applied too much color, this will take off. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I applied everything that I had to do on my face. The last thing to do is apply some setting spray. This is makeup setting spray. This is going to make your makeup look less powdery and it's not going to crease as much. It's going to stay a lot longer. I love this. I love it, especially for summer and whenever you're going to go out to a party and be dancing and get sweaty. So just apply this a couple inches away from your face. So that's pretty much it for my foundation routine. I hope you guys learned something new today, enjoyed my video. Please comment and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.